I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon. Well, you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I appreciate it, Coach.
Good. Now you have to prove you belong.
Come on, Coach, you know I got it.
Look, I just want to be as clear as possible with you. And if we bench a vet tonight and start a rookie and you lay an egg, it makes the organization look real bad. And that can have ripple effects. Listen, I need you to go out and make an impact, at least on one end of the floor tonight.
Keep it real with me, Coach. Would you get in trouble if I didn't?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. There's a lot of politics when you reach this level. Things aren't always simple as X's and O's.
Yeah, see that right there? That's why you should know I won't let you down.
Ooh, I like that.
I got you, Coach.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Sacramento Kings. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Sacramento, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they've really come together. You can see the confidence in their body language, playing with that sustained focus. It's why they're leading this division.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And for Chicago, they've got Vucevic, Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Jordan. And it's Giddey in at the point guard position. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar. But either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
Now here's Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jordan. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for the report. Now here's Giddey following the miss by DeRozan. Shot from the top of the key. Giddey, no good.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Here's Levine, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, the mid-range shot is not a lost art for Levine. He's a very skilled guy in that area.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic down low. Defended by Sabonis. It's good.
Well, moving Vucevic inside's like trying to move a brick wall.
Outside, Levine. Outside, DeRozan. Off the left rim and out. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's MP. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. MP's got his second bucket tonight.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams. Here's Jordan. Following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And they pick up 2.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Sabonis, a screen on MP. Bean passes to DeRozan. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And it's Schroeder missing. For Chicago, who won their last contest, that game against the Hawks. Pass to Giddey. Buzelis, no one around him. Hands it from downtown.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Schroeder surveying the floor. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's MP. Bean with the rebound. Pass to Schroeder. Murray outside. And they double up DeRozan. The 3. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist from DeRozan.
Well, so often the catalyst, Schroeder, the recipient of a good pass that time, rewarding his teammates' try.
Count that one.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Levine against Jordan. Schroeder, right side. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Just shows you all the options you get out of a pick and roll. That time, Schroeder's look was the best.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Jordan. Tries it from the top of the key. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5. And he might just be getting started.
Outside DeRozan. Down low. Here's Sabonis. Here's Schroeder. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Schroeder's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Kings. Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Levine against Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. The Kings trail by 5. Outside, Levine. Back to Schroeder. Pass to DeRozan. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
And 3 from Jordan. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Outside, Levine. Outside, DeRozan. A special move before the shot. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now here's Giddey. Jacks up a 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or 2. Sacramento making some changes. Eubanks comes in for Sabonis. And it's Malik Monk in for Dennis Schroeder. Monk with the bounce pass. Here's DeRozan. Doesn't go that time. The Bulls leading by 7. And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Showing off his competitiveness, Murray was eager to try and get them right back from the up.
Now Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Monk. Here's MP. And all around him that time before dropping in. MP's got 15 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Murray. Monk sets the screen for Murray. Now Eubanks. Vucevic defending. DeRozan for three. Chicago grabs the miss. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Well, in terms of where they sit in the league, these teams are both in the middle of the pack, but both are looking to take the next step.
Now, here's Monk. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Oklahoma City. Murray outside. Wants to get it to Eubanks, and does. Monk for three. The rebound by Dosunmu. The Bulls leading by 9. Floats it up for MP. Stolen by Levine. To the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Murray kicks to Monk.
2 minutes.
Levine for three. Buries it from three-point range. Levine's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Levine is a volume three-point shooter for a reason. More often than not, he's going to make them.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Josh Giddey. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Saric comes in for Murray. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis in for Levine. Here's Ellis, following the basket by MP. Lets a floater go, and it's laid in by Ellis.
Nice job by Ellis capitalizing inside.
Pass to Huerter. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Ellis. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. With the drive, and he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Now here's McDermott, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Sacramento substitution, number 5.
Chicago leading by 10.
Clifford.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 23.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Collins against Sabonis. Pass to Clifford. Off target from outside. And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have... For the Bulls. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. MP comes in for White. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Trey Jones. And then for Sacramento, Zach LaVine's checked in for Ellis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Carter. And it seems like Josh Giddey playing with newfound confidence, Coach, since his arrival with the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, one of those trades that seem to benefit both teams. The Bulls have handed Giddey the keys to their offense, and he has not looked back.
On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Monk. Sabonis is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. That is good. And the Bulls' lead has got back down to 14 after they get the hoop from Monk.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Jordan, the pass to Dosunmu. Back to MP. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Dosunmu. Back to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP, that's for 2. Again, Chicago.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Outside, LaVine. Saric with the screen for LaVine. No good with the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Sabonis against Jordan. Driving the lane. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
The Kings trail by 20. Monk outside. Back to Schroeder. Kings moving the ball around. LaVine can't hit. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Giddey, the pass to Jordan. To the paint. Out to Smith. Pass to Dosunmu. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Dosunmu's got 6.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Collins. And Buzelis subbed in for Smith. Sacramento also making some changes. Eubanks comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in for Saric. Now, here's Monk. He's got 11. LaVine for 3. The offensive rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Inside, here's Buzelis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 5 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's LaVine. He had 15 points last outing.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now Jordan. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Schroeder. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Jordan's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
On the wing, Monk. To the middle. Schroeder outside. Trying to end the drought. Here's Eubanks. And the layup falls. Eubanks got his first bucket of the night.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now, here's Jordan. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Here's Vucevic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Schroeder. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And Malik Monk is instant offense coach. So fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night. Seems to just love being out there. And then he's done what most guys do. If they're going to take that jump to becoming good players, he's become more efficient as a player because he's learned to make better decisions on the floor.
Here's Levine following the basket by MP. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside DeRozan. Three-pointer, and Zach Levine hits from deep. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't forget about Levine from deep.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 19-7 run. Jordan, right side. Over Monk. Another one falls for Chicago.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Schroeder outside. Now here's DeRozan. Defense right on him. Takes the three. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Kings last season traded for Zach Levine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Back over to you.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Keegan Murray comes in for Monk. MP looking around. Pass to Dosunmu. Jordan outside over Levine, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
DeRozan dishes to Murray. Out to DeRozan. Back to Murray. Launches a three. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Bulls out front, running away with this one. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Jordan is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic, then it's Buzelis, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And that one drops for him.
DeRozan not trying to do too much inside.
Pass to Buzelis. MP outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Buzelis has got 10.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach Levine, reminding us of what he can do.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Jordan. Sabonis grabs the board. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. And they double up DeRozan. For three, Levine. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
For three.
He's got 15.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Here's Vucevic after the basket by Sabonis. Over Sabonis. It's Chicago with another bucket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Kings have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Back to Schroeder from outside the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. On the wing, Dosunmu. Back to MP. Pass to Giddey. Lets the 3 fly. DeRozan with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Murray. Back to DeRozan. Over Buzelis. That one wide left.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Buzelis. He's got 10. The 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside, Jordan. Pass to Vucevic. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Still so consistent from the mid-range. This has been a staple of Vucevic's game for a long time.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 14. Outside, Levine. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Giddey. Chicago's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And the real star, Stan, of this Kings team is Domantas Sabonis. Can he anchor them, though, defensively?
Well, Sabonis is not a big-time shot blocker, Kevin, but paint points haven't been their biggest concern. Rather, it's been their struggles closing out the shooters on the perimeter.
Schroeder outside. Pass to DeRozan. Fires the 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well.
Vucevic is screen up. Oh, the power on that. Wow.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Schroeder kicks to Sabonis. On the wing, Murray. Schroeder outside. Pass to DeRozan. All alone. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Back to Giddey. Buzelis with the ball. He's got 13. Giddey, no good. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Murray. Here's Sabonis. Vucevic defending. Sabonis, that's good. Sabonis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Vucevic against Sabonis. Vucevic to the pass to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. MP's got 47 points.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Right side, DeRozan. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Jordan kicks to Giddey. Puts up a 3. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's DeRozan. He's got 15. To the inside. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, look, Sabonis has the footwork to get himself in position to finish right at the top.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Kobe White in for Josh Giddey. And the Kings also making a change. Monk's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Well, that's why White racks up so many assists. He's got fantastic floor vision.
Bean passes to Murray. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Inside, Sabonis. And finished off by Sabonis.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now here's White. He has 5. Fade away. And good. And he hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan to the paint. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And I love it when Sabonis throws it down. Listen, we know he can shoot it from deep, but the dunk is easy money, baby.
Now, here's MP. Nice D from Levine. Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. DeRozan on the wing. He's defended by Huerter. And DeRozan kicks to Monk. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 8th assist here tonight. Chicago's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Levine against MP. Shoots a fader. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Now, here's Jordan. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Timeout called by the Kings. MP really making a difference here.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. Then for the Kings, Sharch has checked in for Murray. And it's Ellison for Zach LaVine. Pass to Sharch. DeRozan scanning the floor. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by the Bulls. MP's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And here is Giddey. White left side. Back to Giddey from deep. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
DeRozan against Giddey. DeRozan's shot is off. The Bulls shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. White the pass to MP. Back to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's MP. And he slams it down right on top of DeMar DeRozan.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Here's DeRozan. He's got 15. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's Chicago in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece.
Switch here. Jordan's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Murray comes in for Šarić. And it's DeRozan in for Monk. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. On the court for Sacramento, backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. Nobody near Schroeder. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Schroeder's got 20.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
MP up top, guarded by Levine. Collins wide open, he fires. And the Bulls with another miss. Down low. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. That's checked in for Zach Collins. Monk's checked in for the Kings. Keon Ellis comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Pass to MP. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and got it! Another basket.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. To the middle. Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Sabonis. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Just like his dad in his time, Domantas is polished and disciplined.
Monk against MP. 14 feet away, and the Bulls take on 2 more.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Murray, the pass to Ellis. Here's DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Back to Ellis. A 3-ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Herter. Jordan kicks to White. Now, here is Jordan. Smith sets the pick for MP. Again, Chicago.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
Murray left side. Sabonis sets the pick for Murray. And the 3 off target.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Ellis, the pass to Murray. And they double up DeRozan. Here's Sabonis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
What an impressive job Sabonis has done in the league. Truly a premier big man. He's really expanded his game over the years.
Zach Collins checked in for the Bulls. Levine's checked in for Sacramento. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Keon Ellis. Jordan the pass to Herter. Back to MP. From past the arc. Good, he hits again. 71 points and no end in sight.
This young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Herter passes to Murray. Here's DeRozan. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, he's a mid-range guru. DeRozan might be one of the best we've ever seen from that in-between area.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
MP outside. Collins, a screen on Levine. Fires, high post. Again, Chicago.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And they double up DeRozan. It's rebounded by Herter.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
White finds MP. Collins setting the big for MP. To the paint. Up top, Herter. Back to MP. Elbow shot. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's DeRozan, and he uses the glass on the layup.
How about the muscle there? DeRozan refusing to let the defense hold him back.
Outside Jordan. Takes it.
Whoa! Gracious. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
A truly exceptional performance tonight here, MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm gonna let myself enjoy this one for an hour or two.
That's all?
Yeah, and then it's back to business.
No rest for the weary?
Oh, come on. Ain't no weary over here, Jennifer Quintana. But I can't tell you this. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. That much I know for sure. I'm gonna have some sweet dreams tonight, too. But when I wake up, it's back to business. You don't get to where I'm at by taking your foot off the gas.
Can't wait to see what's next, MP. Well done.
Same.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see you next time.